We have a wonderful attraction right here in Northeast Ohio, Stan Hewitt Hall and Gardens. The hall is a grand mansion, but there's a whole lot more. The outdoors are as important as the indoors. Gail Marie Ford is Vice President of Outreach and Communications at Stan Hewitt Hall and Stan Hewitt Hall Gardens, and she's here to give us a peek at this marvelous community asset inside and out. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so tell us a little bit, start with the Seiberlings. That's whose house this was, right?
That's correct. When they built the house in 1912 or through 1915, F.A. Seiberling and his wife Gertrude were the ones who built the house. F.A. Seiberling was actually the co-founder of Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company with his brother C.W. And
so he had a little bit of money.
He had just a little bit. He was doing quite well, actually. And when they decided to build the house, they hired two different architects, one to actually construct the house and another one to construct the gardens, and to be certain that the outside of the house was part of the inside of the house. And you'll see that throughout the manor.
And you have a theme this year for the visitors. A passion for the land.
That's
Tell
correct.
us about that.
Well, it's really emblematic of how the Seiberlings chose to enjoy life. They really appreciated the fresh air and the outdoors and all the recreational activities.
And there's a beautiful picture of it, right?
Absolutely. And they made sure that the outdoors was very much a part of the indoors as well. And we'll be demonstrating that this year through our exhibits in the Manor House, one titled Inside Out, Outside In, Health, Fitness, and the Bounty of the Land.
That's a golf outfit?
That's a golf outfit from the 1920s era, and you'll see many more examples of sporting equipment that was popular, of the sports that were popular during that time. Ice skating and golfing and tennis, for example.
Very good. So now you're very good with preservation at Stan Hewitt and restoration, and so this year you've transformed something called the Palm House. What's that?
That's correct. That's certainly part of our mission, restoration and preservation. So the Palm House is a section of the Corbin Conservatory, and we have transformed it this year into a really relaxing tropical oasis, if you will.
Is that a picture of it?
That's a picture of the exterior of the Palm House. On the inside, you'll see we've created new pathways, and we have living gardens on the walls and a great fountain, and it's really another example of the way that we bring the outside into the indoors at the estate.
All right, and do you have some things planned to bring guests from the indoors to the outside?
We certainly do. We're introducing new exhibits this year. One is called At Home with Nature. It's going to be in the gardens, and it's really just colossal installations of a beehive, of spider's web. We have a critter's hollow, and also a bird's nest. And so it's really a way for children, and actually children of all ages, to really enjoy the gardens and to explore the habitats and to crawl around and in and through them and just have a lot of fun. Also, we're bringing back the butterflies. Beauty in Flight, Butterflies of North America, will be taking up residence again in a habitat just adjacent to the Corbin Conservatory. There's a beautiful butterfly garden inside.
Wow.
We've created some educational programming around it, which is very informal, but it allows our guests to really understand the life cycle of a butterfly and how they impact the environment.
Butterflies fly around the inside of that house, and people can walk in?
And they can walk in and enjoy. We have many different varieties.
But they don't fly out when
No.
the people go out?
We have ways to protect against that, so for the most part they do not. And we're very grateful to have help from the Metro Parks, again, serving as volunteers to help us with the educational component.
Now, I just have to clarify, is it Stan Hewitt or Stan Hewitt?
Stan Hewitt, Hall and Gardens. And Stan Hewitt stands for Stone Quarry, and that was the most prominent feature on the estate when the Seiberlings built the land, or bought the land.
Well, I've been out there. It's fabulous. I enjoy it. And thanks for all you do with it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Stan Hewitt Hall has made it easy to celebrate the spring and summer seasons indoors and out. Need to make yourself at home with more information? Use the number that's coming up next. My thanks to Gail Marie Ford for joining us today.
For more information, call Stan Hewitt Hall and Gardens at 330-836-5533 or click to www.stanhewitt.org. Next, is it time for Social Security to be retired?